as now we have a response that's coming from the Popular Front of India as it condemns the NIA and ED raids. They're calling it a harassment of its national and state leaders. In fact, NIA's baseless claims, this is what has been said by the PFI, and sensationalism is solely aimed at creating an atmosphere of terror. In fact, Popular Front of India, they go on to say, will never ever surrender on any scary action by a totalitarian regime using the central agencies as its puppets, and will stand firm on its will for recovering the democratic system and spirit of the constitution of our beloved country. Siddhant continues to be with me. Siddhant, a word there by the PFI. They have condemned the raids. They're also saying that all these central agencies are acting at the behest of the government, also calling them puppets.
That's right. So such statements are very common, very obvious also. All the time, whenever any raids takes place or their cadre gets arrested, they come out with this statement saying that they are a victim of political witch hunt. The agency wants to create an atmosphere of terror. NIA's claims are baseless and true and purely to sensationalize the entire atmosphere. So all these claims have been made by PFI in the release. Also, whenever you speak to PFI spokesperson or their senior leadership, they tell you that none of the courts in India have ever banned us. So this is what a claim they in fact gave us when we asked them the tough question. But fact here remains, not just one state police force, multiple state police forces have filed charge sheet against PFI members, against its cadre. There is a foolproof dossier that has been prepared by NIA against PFI. State governments like Uttar Pradesh has already banned PFI and also recommended to Ministry of Home Affairs to ban PFI. So there is enough proof, there is enough evidence to ban PFI, and this is perhaps the reason that if you remember in 2021, Tushar Mehta, the top lawyer who represents government in Supreme Court, made this statement in one of the cases that government has enough proof to ban PFI. So in fact, question goes out for government then that why so much delay when there is proof, when there is dossier available, when the agencies, when there are multiple charge sheets against PFI cadre, not just in Delhi but in Kerala, in West Bengal, in Maharashtra, everywhere around. Then what is stopping the government to ban PFI? And in fact, the pressure was mounting on government to ban PFI.
Okay.
Now,
Siddhant, also, let's take a look at what all has the searches really revealed. We also talk about donation slips as low as 5 rupees that have been actually found in these searches. This is what has been revealed to us. We'd like to understand how does this help the PFI, because when it comes to minority community and members of the Muslim community, they like to actually put in money when it comes to zakat and all of that. So that is part of their religion. That donation also happens, and probably PFI, wherever it's active, they end up taking the money and putting it in various places. Of course, that also is being ascertained. Where is the money really going?
Absolutely, absolutely. And in fact, there are cases of money laundering against PFI, which are going on in Enforcement Directorate. And in fact, these arrests are also being made by Enforcement Directorate in these matters. So we have been told that the computer, desktop, hard disks, and in fact, some brochures talking about the blueprint, the roadmap of PFI. Along with that, some receipts have also been seized by ED and NIA teams from various PFI offices. So this particular organization, which also many believe is a front organization of SIMI. After SIMI ban was imposed on SIMI, this organization was floated, has many wings. It has wings in colleges, it has wings in various organizations, and through these wings, PFI functions. You talk about Campus Front of India, you talk about Rehab Foundation, all these groups are linked to PFI. So, they raise funds through zakat, through donations, and then use it very efficiently to propagate agenda against country, to mobilize people against the government, and it cannot only be a coincidence that any protest where PFI is taking part turns violent. We have seen in Delhi that how Delhi was torched, how vandalism took place on the streets of Delhi, and there were months when communal tension, atmosphere of communal tension was created. In all those charge sheets, PFI has been named, their plans, their blueprints, all have been mentioned by investigative agencies. So this is their modus operandi on the name of minority, or for the upliftment of the minority community. They take donations, they take zakat, and then they use it to mobilize people against the government, against the country, to propagate agenda against the country, to fuel communal hatred against Hindus. So this is a design on which this organization functions. But again, when you talk about investigating agencies, then they need proof to act upon any organization or group. And this is perhaps they have been doing from years, collecting evidence, collecting proof, dossier after dossier, charge sheet after charge sheets, FIRs after FIRs, all have been done to put stop to this organization's expansionist policies. But it appears that they are not ready to stop their anti-India, anti-Hindu hate campaign, and this is perhaps the reason that in fact today the two premier federal agencies have come together to raid the premises of PFI and to arrest their cadre. And also, what makes today's raid different is that from a district president to general secretary to a zonal coordinator to somebody who handles social media of PFI, all have been placed under the arrest.
All right. Thank you so much, Siddhant. Stay on with me. Let me actually see what the Madhya Pradesh Home Minister, Mr. Narottam Mishra, is saying about these raids. Let's take a look.
कार्रवाई की है मध्य प्रदेश के गृह मंत्री नरोत्तम मिश्रा मेरे साथ हैं। जी बताइए, मध्य प्रदेश में भी तमाम जगह छापेमारी कार्रवाई की गई है एनआईए की तरफ से।
पीएफआई जो संगठन है उस पर एनआईए ने राज्य पुलिस के साथ में रह के छापे डाले।
गृह मंत्रालय ने आपको भी जानकारी दी होगी?
हाँ, निश्चित रूप से दिए। मेरे को हमारे यहाँ की पुलिस और इंटेलिजेंस के द्वारा जानकारी दी गई।
तो कितने लोग गिरफ्तार हुए हैं इस मामले में?
पीएफआई के बारे में एनआईए खुद ही बता रही है, लगातार वो अपडेट कर रहे हैं, और मेरा बताना मुझे लगता है मर्यादा का उल्लंघन होगा, ऐसा मेरी निजी सोच है।
मध्य प्रदेश में भी इसकी गतिविधियां चल रही थी, क्या मध्य प्रदेश सरकार ने कोई एक्शन लेने वाली है? आप कुछ एक्शन लेने वाले हैं?
एक्शन सामूहिक रूप से हो रहा है। ये संगठन प्रांत स्तर का नहीं है, राष्ट्रीय स्तर का है, इसलिए राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर ही छापे डाले गए।
तो आप प्रतिबंध लगाने की कार्रवाई करेगी? मध्य प्रदेश सरकार प्रपोजल भेजेगी?
राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर इस पर विचार चल रहा है।
देखिए, पीएफआई पर आज छापेमारी कार्रवाई की गई और जैसा कि गृह मंत्री ने बताया है कि इस पर राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर प्रतिबंध लगाने का विचार चल रहा है। कैमरामैन संजय बुआ के साथ अरुण त्रिवेदी, न्यूज 18 इंदौर।